My name's Peter Nathan and I'm CEO Asia Pacific for the A2 Milk Company and I'm delighted to be here in Beijing. I think I'm a pretty determined person, so I'm quite determined. I'm quite direct, so I tend to say, if I see something, I'll tend to say what I think, and I think I'm fairly energetic. To be a good CEO, you've got to, first of all, I think, have a very good product to sell. So unless you've got a good product, a brand, or in terms of a service or a product, you'll find it very difficult. Other than that, I think you've got to be able to communicate well the benefit of your product. You've also got to be able to develop a very clear strategy. So a clear strategy is how you can communicate the benefits of your brand to the consumer and also to your trade customers. So unless you can communicate how your trade customers can benefit for it, because everyone must be able to make margin, then you'll struggle to get their support. So it's a combination of a number of things. Look, it's been a wonderful journey to be part of the A2 Milk Company. So we've had been advantage, I should say, and enjoyed very significant growth. The company management has expanded a lot over the last couple of years. So when we started the business about 10 years ago, we were fairly small. So we didn't have many employees, and we had our market capitalisation was only about $30 million. Now we're about $5 billion. So we've grown a lot. We've subsequent to that, or in recent times, we've employed a lot of wonderful people to join us. So we've employed a lot of people in China who have come to join our business and to help us grow and prosper, because we know that unless we've got very good people working with us, we can't grow. So we've doubled our growth in the last 12 months, and we've also had very strong growth in China, and it's been very rewarding to see how people have benefited themselves from our brand. So we've talked to a lot of consumers directly, both mothers and also children, who've talked to us that before they couldn't drink milk without discomfort. When they've drunk A2 milk or used A2 infant formula, they've been able to drink milk and enjoy all the benefits of dairy without the discomfort, which has been very beneficial to their health. So that's been wonderful to have those direct contact with consumers who have relayed those experiences directly to me. So we're very proud that we conducted this research right here in China. And what we did is we recruited 600 consumers who thought they were lactose intolerant. So they thought that their intolerance to dairy, they had discomfort, was on the basis of lactose intolerance. What we then did is we gave them A2 milk to drink and we gave them normal milk to drink. And then what we did is we measured their discomfort or their response to what we call gastrointestinal symptoms. And we also measured the lactose in their blood, or in the urine I should say, as well. And what we found was the consumers who started drinking A2 milk had a very significant reduction in gastrointestinal symptoms of discomfort. So therefore they thought that before they couldn't drink milk because of lactose, while in fact it was the protein. It wasn't the lactose at all. So when they started to drink A2 milk, which only had the A2 protein, they could drink milk without any of the discomforts, which was a wonderful outcome. The result of the research showed that A1 protein, which is the protein that we reduce, is a direct cause for a lot of dairy discomfort. So that was the result of the research. And what it showed was that many consumers who drink A2 can reduce all of their symptoms of discomfort, which they thought was due to lactose intolerance, but it's not. It's actually, in many cases, due to the A1 protein. It'll bring to consumers great health benefits. As we know, dairy is a wonderful contributor to people's diet. It provides many valuable nutrients, and it provides a building block for good health in many ways. So it's very important that people drink dairy and consume dairy. Having said that, a lot of people have not been consuming as much dairy as they should because they've been experiencing discomfort. So we believe now that they can drink A2, in many cases not experience the discomfort, which therefore will improve health outcomes to thousands of people. So that is a wonderful outcome. For the dairy industry, it actually means more opportunity, because a lot of people have been switching out of dairy into non-dairy because they can't consume dairy. So therefore, what it will enable the dairy industry to do is to grow on the basis, obviously, that they can sell A2 milk or consume A2 milk, Therefore, it is a wonderful thing for the dairy industry as a whole. The beauty of A2 milk is that it's entirely natural. So what we do is we simply find cows that naturally produce milk with only the A2 protein and no A1. So it's entirely natural. It's in fact the most natural milk that there is, because in times past, many thousands of years ago, cows used to produce only the A2 protein. It was then due to a genetic mutation which occurred in European herds several thousands of years ago, while cows started to produce a different protein which we call A1. So all we do is we find the right cows. We find the cows that naturally produce only A2, no A1. We select each individual cow. What we do is we get a hair tail sample and confirm that cow as producing only A2 milk, segregate a herd, so we form a herd with only A2 cows, and then we produce A2 milk. So the beauty of it is it's entirely natural, and actually the most natural form of milk that there is. I have two children. I have a daughter who's 15 and a son who's 10. I clearly do recommend, and all of my family drink A2 milk. All of them benefit from it. It's the most high quality milk in the marketplace. Our infant formula is the highest quality infant formula you can buy anywhere in the world. So all of my family are very devoted to A2, and they're delighted to drink it. Chinese mothers do spend a lot of time and money in investigating infant formula. So they want to know everything about infant formula. So they're very keen to research infant formula, find out about as much as they can, and therefore they'll spend a lot of time online to find out about all the different features of infant formula brands and compare them. And they're probably the most discerning infant formula mothers in the world. And that's why we believe they love A2 so much, because when they do the research, they find out about the unique benefits of A2, they find out about the source being from Australia and New Zealand, being very high quality, clean and green, and that engages them very strongly with the A2 brand. We believe that if Chinese mothers want the extra security of having a product which is sourced from Australia, we think it's a good thing. So we encourage it, and we think if it meets the needs of the consumer, why not? Every country has its own unique benefits. So I mean, China is a country that's very exciting in the sense of its growth. If you go to the UK, the UK's got more tradition and history. The US has obviously the centre of Western culture. Look, China is a wonderful country. I mean, it's clearly the powerhouse for economic growth in the world. It's an exciting country to be associated with. Very high growth. The people we find very friendly. There's a lot of Chinese living in Australia, which we really enjoy that communication and the networks that are building and growing. So yeah, China has a wonderful future as an economy. We believe that China is a key market for us. Many Chinese, as you said, do experience dairy discomfort, unfortunately. We believe we have a wonderful opportunity in China, and we hope to continue to grow our business in China as more people experience the benefits of A2. Sure, we do spend a lot of money in market research in China. We have a large staff of Chinese people who live in China, who work for us and work for our company. So we are deeply embedded in China. We are spending more and more money to understand how Chinese consumers feel, how they think, and we're very proud of the investment that we're making in this wonderful country.